You know, guys, when you think about some of the biggest ideas in history, like JFK's dream of landing on the moon or the Gipper's challenge to tear down a wall, big ideas can set to fire imaginations of dreamers everywhere. And, of course, the challenge is the sale of the idea to NASA, to Mr. Gorbachev, and even to the American people. And although many of us will not try to convince NASA to put a man on the moon, we are selling our ideas every day to our boss, our spouse, and, of course, potential business associates. Here to help us spit shine the sales pitch, the crackerjack of conduct, Miss Pamela Eyring.
Good morning, Tyler.
How are you?
You always wake me up in the morning.
See?
I tell you.
I'm trying to sell you to our friends.
I know. I love it. I'm sold. I'm there.
So let's talk about how you really put that spit sign on selling yourself.
Yeah. Well, first of all, you have to know your audience. Make sure that you're trying to solve a problem for them or give them that big vision. So you have to showcase it. You have to show confidence. You have to show authority. You have to know what you're talking about and put some inspiration into that presentation or pitch.
Sure. And it really is that solving the problem is what I think what ropes people in, right? Yeah, anybody can say, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is awful, and this is awful. But it's selling the idea of how to make something better.
Well, just like going to the moon. Well, that was, you know, what is better about that? Well, innovation, research, and knowing what's there beyond.
And the cheese.
And the cheese. Is it cheese? We need to know.
I've heard that the cheese is good on the moon.
Right. Well, I don't know. We could ask a few astronauts. I have some friends at NASA.
Well, I'll make some calls. So what are some cool ideas on how to actually do that, to get that sale done?
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do is story tell. I think when you're trying to get inspiration and get that big idea sold, you know, it's about inspiration and having them visualize that. One thing I use are props. Props are very good in sales techniques.
So you bring in some white shoes?
Well, these aren't just any white shoes. These are Phyllis Diller shoes. These are a pair of her shoes. And
even
as you can
autographed
see,
by Phil herself.
That's right, love, Phyllis Diller. And perhaps I'm trying to solve something for someone and I have a product that could do this. Maybe I bring these shoes and say, perhaps you could walk 1 mile in Phyllis Diller's shoes. Think about when she started out as a beginning comedian. Was it easy to walk in these shoes or was it challenging for her? How can this help you? Let me tell you about my product. And it's like grab them.
I'll buy 7 of them.
We call them a grab them.
I don't know what you have, but I'll buy 7. So really, you're not necessarily even selling shoes, but you're using the shoes to illustrate the story, which then sucks the people in. They buy into your ideas. Bada boom, bada bang.
Because you have to get their attention, you know, and then you can relate it to where their pain points are, or how are you going to make me money? They're thinking, what's in it for me?
You're right. It's true.
And so
we
you
all
have to
want
connect.
To know.
You have to connect it by selling them. You get their attention first, and you're like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's she talking about? That's kind of cool." And then you get into your idea.
It's the basics, almost of 101 of direct response marketing. You know, the Billy Mays stuff. You got to probably get a whole new boat. You got to spray the holy heck out of it. You float. Done.
Exactly. It's so simple, isn't it?
Pamela Eyring, the Protocol School of Washington. We're going to put details for you at abccolumbia.com. And if you'd like to walk a mile in Phyllis Diller's shoes, they're itty-bitty, but they might want to fit me.
I don't think they're going to fit you, Tyler.
Guys, stay with us. No, not even close. No.
Not even mine.